What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Living Fit with Gabby and Chris. I'm Gabby, and today we're going to be doing a whole lot of explaining. The main topic is how I've put on over 30 pounds. I honestly don't know how I have the courage to do this. So before we get into this video, if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, I suggest you go ahead and make sure you watch some of my older videos, especially the My Fitness Journey, the one that began, or where it all started. I think that's what it's titled. But that will give you kind of an idea of who I am. That video is so cringy to watch. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So last year around October, November-ish, I was like, I want to compete. I really want to compete. I had actually gone to Christian's bodybuilding show where he competed and was really inspired by that whole process. There's some pictures up of what I'm talking about right now of him and then of bikini girls. I was trying to do the bikini with a coach. I'm not gonna say his name. Prior to me doing this prep, I had already been in a caloric deficit for over a year. So like a year and a half already. Okay. So typically you're not supposed to be in a caloric deficit that long, because when you're losing weight, your body is eventually going to hit a plateau. And what are you going to do to get over that plateau? Well, most people are going to lower their calories, increase their workouts or cardio, which is what I was doing for a year and a half. Okay. So to lose weight, my starting calories were like 1650, I think. So it was really hard for me to continue to drop those calories to lose weight to do a competition. At the end of month 3, I had lost about 25 pounds. So I was down to like 123, 124. It was the smallest I've ever been. I'll pop some pictures up right now. When I was that small, I didn't feel that small, but every time I would walk into like Christian's house, for example, his parents would be like, "You are so tiny. We are worried about you. Are you okay? Are you sick?" So once I started getting comments like that, I was like, okay, I must be close to being able to compete now, because obviously when you compete, you're at a very low body fat percentage and you usually are pretty tiny. Let me ask my coach when he thinks I'll be able to compete. He was like, "Oh, not for another 6 months." Well, at the end of 3 months, I had already been in prep for 3 months. Now, the longest you're supposed to technically prep is like 16 weeks. I was already doing 40 minutes of cardio every single day, and I was at about 1,300 calories. Now, if you don't know, that is just about starving yourself and ruining your metabolism. When you're working your body so hard and you're not giving it enough food and fuel over a long period of time, your metabolism is actually going to slow down. So I was in total shock when he said that. I was kind of really discouraged, and I just kind of had to think about it, and I was like, you know what, this is not healthy. And let me pause really quick before I continue. I know a lot of competitors are on very low calories, but for me personally, and what I wanted to be able to get down to a lean body fat percentage at a lot higher of calories, because I had another 6 months to go on this apparent prep. So I was already at 1,300 calories. Where am I going to go from there? Am I going to go to 1,000 calories and then 900 calories and then 800 calories? I was not about it. I was like, nope, I'm going to ruin my metabolism forever. So that's why I decided, okay, I'm going to put a stop to this. If I was ready to compete, I would have more muscle on me, because more muscle means you get more food and you can lose fat at a higher calorie intake. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a bulk. I keep reminding myself that this is what my body needs. I need to raise my basal metabolic rate, which is like your baseline calories, and like what your metabolism functions at. It's like, okay, I need to do that. And then once I do that, if I want to compete in the future, I'll be able to lose weight at a higher calorie intake. Fast forward to the present day today. I have been on this bulk for 8 months, and let me tell you, it was nothing of what I thought it was going to be. This bulk was probably the most challenging thing that I've done, not only mentally, but physically. When I first started the bulk, I was given a plan: raise your calories, basically eat kind of the same foods that I had been eating, just in a caloric surplus. So here's the problem with the bulk that I had. I was good for about the first 3 weeks. I was like, okay, I can do this. And then I started to absolutely take advantage of my bulking. I did not follow my macros at all. I ate whatever I wanted to, because I had been deprived at this point for almost 2 years. And I was on such a restriction the entire time, and I never really practiced flexible dieting, which is what I preach to all my clients now, because I don't want them to go through the same thing that I went through. I was so deprived of the foods that I loved that here comes time for me to bulk, and I'm going to the freaking donut shop after my college classes, and I'm getting 3 donuts to myself every single day. And that became a routine for me. It was almost like I was in this fog. Like, I couldn't get out of this. I was taking advantage of the situation. I knew what I was doing. I knew what my consequences were going to be. But I don't know. I kind of felt like I had slight characteristics and habits of a binge eating disorder. So I went through that. And obviously throughout this whole time, I'm gaining weight. My clothes are not fitting anymore because So I've been struggling for the last 8 months with an extra 30 pounds on me. I really haven't talked about it too much because I've been trying to work through it on my own and kind of process the way I'm feeling about it. But I feel like I'm finally in like a good place, like the last few weeks, to go, okay, I know what mistakes I made. I know how to fix that and prevent those mistakes in the future. And I feel mentally strong enough now and physically strong enough to be able to go through another prep. But basically what I've done is on the inside, oh my god. So I can't believe I'm going to share these with you guys right now. So my current weight right now is 156 pounds and I am 27.7% body fat. Oh my god, I'm going to show you guys my first, these are my first check-in photos, and I'm mortified to show you guys right now. So this is what I'm currently looking at. I literally look like I'm expecting in this picture because I've just been eating junk food and I'm bloated and like these rolls. Now I know what to do and what not to do going into a future prep. The reason why I went into this bulk was because I was not healthy. I might have looked skinnier, fitter, but I was not healthy. My metabolism was not healthy. I was not eating enough. I was essentially starving myself. And I tried to be as open as I can with all of that on my Instagram and captions and stories. But the truth is, I'm a lot healthier now, even though I'm up in body fat percentage. And my metabolism has gotten so much faster. So now, remember I told you guys, my starting calories on that prep were 1,600 calories. My starting calories now are over 2,000 calories. So you can see how much of a difference this bulk has made in a positive way. I hope that this video kind of explains things to you guys who are confused or unsure of things of why I'm posting throwback videos or photos. This is why. So I should be getting my protocols from him in the next week. I will update you guys on that. I will share as much as I can with you guys on it. And yeah, I hope you guys understand this video. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I really just wanted to sit here and just speak from my mind and heart. And share you guys the struggles of a fitness journey, because it is not all butterflies and rainbows. It is not all fun and games. You do have your highs and your lows, just like with anything else in life. And at the end of the day, I do think that this experience has made me stronger, both physically, obviously, and mentally, more importantly. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the bell little icon so that your post notifications are on. That way, anytime I post a video, you will be notified. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.